hello. Oh, hello. How are we? Is there anybody there? Oh, lost the screen. What a shock. What a shock. Things are going. Where's my comments gone? I can't find my comments. Why can't I find the comments? Has it changed comments? Hello everybody. For some reason I've lost my comments. Eddie, where's my comments gone? I know I've got comments, but I just can't see them without losing this, you all. Why won't it do it? Okay, there we go. That's weird, they've come up underneath. Hello, hello, hello. Gosh, these are weird comments, sorry. Not your, no, your comments aren't weird, it's just weird. They always used to come to the side and now it's like on a separate window, which is weird. Miss Lee, how are you? I've been waiting for updates. How are you, darling? Thank you. Why is it not? Let me just turn it that way. Why is it doing that? Are you getting comments under your things? There we go. Got them. Got them. Way. As you can see, after 5 years, I am an absolute expert at this technology. Oh, Lee, it's the best news I could hear. Oh my gosh, that's made my week. I did ask, I have been asking people, but not really getting replies. So I'm so excited. Is that Patty laughing there, or is it Meg? Ranger laughing at me. I wonder why. I wonder why. Ah, dear. Julie from Manitoba? Manitoba? I'm not quite sure. Where's that from? Is that New Zealand? Oh, is that Julie from New Zealand who I've spoke to before? Oh, could be. Oh, bonjour. Quebecer in the house. Yes, it's Patty. She's laughing. Stampers Anonymous. Is that Ted? Manitoba. Wow. I thought that was a strange... Is that Ted? Oh, there's Ted. It is. It is. You didn't tell me though. Who's it? Is that Danielle then? It must be Danielle from Stampers Anonymous. So, yeah, that's brilliant. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. So, this camera's moved a bit. How are we all? So, Colin the cat. Not my cat. Don't know his real name. He jumped in just before I was pressed live. He's been in here today already. He's sat there. He thinks it's very strange. It's Rhonda. Hello, Rhonda. It's Rhonda at Stampers Anonymous. Hello. He thinks it's very strange that I'm talking to myself, because normally when he comes in here, I've got my headphones on and I'm just doing my work, and Colin is sat there like, what is she doing? So sorry about that. I'm just chatting away. Ben will be now going, what on earth is she? Who is she talking to now? I haven't got a new cat. It's just a visitor that pops in to see me. So, how are we all? Are we okay? Yeah. So excited. I'm always excited when there's a live. I'm always excited when there's a live. So, we have, what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 products. 10 products. 8 of them are from the Diamond range. And 2 of them are elsewhere. 8 of them are line extensions. So they're sort of like new colours, new versions of things that we already have. 2 of them are totally brand new. So Ben skips the first 10 minutes. Hi Debbie. So yeah, so we have 10 products here. Some are line extensions, some things brand new. Yes, Colin is sat on the chair over there. So let's get started. What should we do? What should we do? So the Diamond range, okay. The Diamond range, we have the rocks, we have the mediums, we have the dust, and it's been so popular. It's been really popular. So I have 3 more colours in there. Okay, so with the Diamond Dust, I have polished jade, squeezed orange, and cherry, oh, is that upside down? Cherry pie. Okay, you can see the colours better on the back. So polished jade, squeezed orange, and cherry pie. Okay, and then I also have them in rocks. So here's your Diamond Rocks for your ultra thicking, your ultra embossing. So we have polished jade, we have squeezed orange, and we have cherry pie. Okay, so this is now 12 colours we have. So we already have 9 colours. This is another 3 colours. So we have the dust. Remember, the dust is the very fine particles, which is why I call it dust. And we have the rocks, which is the chunky that we can do layers with. Okay, so we have polished jade, beautiful colours. We have squeezed orange, and we have cherry pie. Okay, and I am also introducing 2 new, we've got dust and we've got rocks. I'm now going to introduce, oh actually I'm going to turn the camera around. By the way, just, woo, am I back? Do we have audio now? Oh my God, it's hilarious. Is it back on? Yes. Absolutely hilarious. I'm so sorry. I'll never get any better. Those of you who are waiting for me to improve, it's not going to happen. Okay? It's not going to happen. This is not my forte. So you're going to have to live with it. You're just going to have to get over it. And those people who go, she's so unprofessional. Yes, I've never said I wasn't. So here we go. So what I was saying when I had no sound, what I was saying was I saw Stampers Anonymous put their link up. They have all of this product and it will be live, and they usually have a bundle. Ben at Art From The Heart normally puts a link up. He has all the product, all of it's live, and he will have a bundle. Emmy normally will link Ranger. In about 15 minutes, she'll put the Ranger link up. They have it all. If you have a store or you know your store is getting it, put that link up as well. For example, I've seen Elizabeth on here, so she'll put the link up for Stamplistic. So I miss everybody. So just put those links up. Yeah, precisely. There we go. So there we go. We have the three, the three rocks. Oh, these are my pilot ones. Sorry about that. I'll just turn them back over. My three rocks and my three dust. So we have, this is very, very, very fine, and this is very, very chunky. So I've brought out something that goes in between. Okay, so to the family, I am going to introduce you to Diamond Pebbles. So we have the dust. As it gets a bit thicker, we have the pebbles, and then when it gets really thick, we have the rocks, okay? So the pebbles, it's embossing powder. I haven't invented anything new. It's just embossing powder, but it's a really fine grade of embossing powder. Can you see? Absolutely lovely fine grade of embossing powder. So it's nothing new in the industry, but I've done clear and I've gone for black, okay? Doubt I'll be doing anything else. You won't see me with gold or silver or anything like that in these gorgeous pots, because again, those pots that embossing powder comes in, I can't get the product back in. I can't get it back in. So nice big pots full of the embossing powder, okay? One of my favourite things to use when I am journaling is a black glaze pen, the Sakura black glaze pen, and I love to outline with it. And for years I've been saying to people, oh, it just looks like black embossing. Then I thought, why don't I just have black embossing? So I have black, which I actually use on the mixed media cardstock, sometimes on the craft, but then I put the clear on the craft and the black, and you'll see, because black powder, when you colour, it will absorb the colour, okay? Clear powder will just create a resist. So this is the new addition to the family there. So we have the dust, the pebbles, and then we have the Diamond Rocks. These are not going to be coming, I'll never say never, but they are not going to be coming in all the colours of these at all, okay? They're not going to be coming like that, because that's not what I want to do. I've got something else up my sleeve. As you know, I've got lots of tricks up my sleeve. So these are the two powders, all right? So the other thing we have, we have new back chat. New back chat. So we have black with white writing, and we have white with black writing, okay? And it's the same. It's the same. Thank you. Welcome to the family, Stampers Anonymous say. That's amazing. It's the same sayings on both, just that this is white with a black round, this is black with a white round, okay? I'm going to read you a few of them. There's no need to repeat yourself. I ignored you fine the first time. Yeah. I may not understand your level of stupidity, but I do admire your total commitment to it. I'll just read one off each one. Thank you for the invite, but I'd rather stay home and sew my head to the carpet. It's a very Diane one, isn't it? Yeah. Making sense just isn't your thing, is it? Anybody who can fold a fitted sheet is obviously a witch. Some people say their body is a temple. Mine is a bouncy castle. Exfoliating with the tears of my haters. I hope my ship comes in before my dock rots. Sorry to hang up. Sorry to laugh. Oh my God. Up bright and early so I can get a head start on hating everything. So we have black with white writing, and we have white with black writing, okay? And what you do, a little tip for you here, when you get them, if you just lift up the corner like so, oops, lift up the corner and peel them off, you can see how easy they are to take off. And all you do is, whoops, sorry, I've got a bit stuck to me. You just peel them off. Just peel them off like that. And if you want to cut them up, you can cut them up. So that's all you do. All right. So we have black, we have white. Right, should we get to some samples? Okay, we'll put the family over there, and we'll get to some samples. I have loads. I'm sorry to tell you, I have loads. I'm going to start off with a sample where part of it isn't available yet. Don't come at me, but the sample's made. Anyway, this is not available yet, but the sample is gorgeous. Okay, so this is a mini frame and oh, it's upside down, and we have in it, you can see on the sides, I have stamped and I have embossed with the clear powder. So I have stamped, these are some of my sewing stamps, and I've embossed with the clear powder, and then I have mixed these with water to make into paints, and I have painted all the edges. Okay, and then we have some of the rocks in the centre. We use the shapes, so use the shapes like this. There's new shapes coming soon, so use the shapes. And obviously this is polished jade with cherry pie in it. This is cherry pie, and it's got some of the squeezed orange in. Polished jade with squeezed orange and cherry pie. Squeezed orange with polished jade in. This is on black with clear on the top, and then this is again on black. This is the three colours on black, and then it's got a new product stamped in it. So there is some new products on here that you'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, there you go. There's a little newbie. All right, so that'll come out again when I get something else going. And I've also, as usual, covered a journal cover, because I do that a lot, don't I? So I usually do it on journals that are nearly finished. If you do it on a brand new journal, you're going to be batching it constantly. Okay, so here we are. So I've put it on a square. It's a ledger journal. Hang on, let me take it this way. It is one of the ledger journals. Okay, and it is nearly finished. So I painted it black. All right, so on the front we have the different shapes. I've used the squares and I've used the hexagons. And again, you can see this is squeezed orange, this is polished jade, this is cherry pie, and they're just gorgeous. They really, really are. I've used all three together, but you can mix them with anything, you know, that I already have in the range. You can mix everything up. So I did 2 rows of the square, I did 2 rows of the hexagon, and then I did 2 little halves, and I just drew a triangle in the middle, and then I painted that in. And then this is glossy accents. Those little dots in between are glossy accents. Okay. So, and I've gone for a bit of a sewing theme. You can see I've stamped my sewing stamps in, because you quite often see me stamp these in, which are get your rocks on, but you can stamp anything in at all. And then on the back, so I painted the whole cover back black. So then on the back, what I did was I stamped directly onto the cover. So I stamped the twirlies on there and embossed them again with clear. When you're on black, I always use clear. I don't use black on black. I use clear on black. Okay, and then I also spelt out the word journal, stamped and embossed that, and then just coloured them in with the, you know, mixing these up with water and colouring them in. So, and eventually that will wear off and I'll just paint it again. It's not a problem. So that is the journal. Okay, like so. Okay, so we'll get on with some of the samples. I don't think that one's got any. Has that one got any samples in? I don't think it's got any later samples. No. Okay, so let's start. Oh, I know what we'll start with. Here's some that Jay did. Jay loves to stamp all over. Okay, now she stamped a pile for me. Some of them I've made into journal pages and some I've just kept like this because they're just so gorgeous. I will use them. So this is just one of my hexagon stamps, stamped all over. And what she did was she stamped half the sheet and then embossed it. She embossed it in black because this is on craft. Okay, so she embossed this one in black. She did half a sheet, added the powder, turned it round, stamped the other half of the sheet, added the powder. And then she's only used, she didn't realise these were here, so she's only used the squeezed orange, but she's used other colours as well. But I just wanted to show you, can you see, look at the gloss on that. That is the black powder. Okay, and I normally spend hours outlining it with that pen to get that gloss, so this is saving me so much time. Here's another one she did, and she used the two different colours of blue, so that's on black. Now I think she's used black on black there. Okay, and then this is another one. I did this one actually. This is one I did. So this is, I stamped it more in a row. And this is the polished cherry. This is clear. This is the clear pebbles. So this is the cherry pie, and then all the inside is sorry, squeezed orange. I'm trying to read the comments at the same time. Okay. Can you imagine if you did your cover like this? The trick is not to do the whole thing. The trick is to stamp a bit, add the powder. If you're clumsy, heat that side, turn it round, stamp the rest, add the powder, heat that side. Okay, so there's some little bits. Now we've not got many in here. This is some of the clear. Oh, hang on, sorry. This is the black dot, the large black dot journal, and this is using the street map stencil, and then I drew with the black pen. And then I just coloured it in with the new colours. That is the three new colours. Polished jade, squeezed orange, and cherry pie on black. I mean, how stunning are those? In here, I think there's an old one that I did with the last lot of colours. Oh no, maybe it's in a different book. I have so many books. But anyway, I just love to do page like that. And then what else have I got? Oh, and then here's another one. This is a page we actually made last night in the class, in the Lucky Dip class last night. We made this. So we made the flowers. We were doing the flowers, and then I've added some couture. So again, I just took the couture, stamped them, embossed them with the clear powder, and then I've just gone in with a little bit of a paint pen to match what I did on here. Okay, couture are stunning on the black, done with the clear embossing. You cannot emboss with an archival ink. An archival ink is an oil-based ink. You emboss with the my diamond medium pad. Okay, you emboss with the pad, same as you use for everything of mine. All of these you use with the pad. You know, so it's the same pad that you're going to use, okay? The whole diamond range works together. It's there for ease, okay? So that's that one little journal. Now let's go into this one. This is a really old, but I'm nearly finished it now. Hang on, here we go. So I just added, these are pages from old classes. This is from a fabulous doodle class. And I don't want to cover it up, so I've just added a quote on it. And it just says, how old do I have to be before I have any idea of what's going on? So that's from one of the back chat, okay? So that's why that's in there. Same with this one. It's a page, it just needed something. I just popped a quote on the top. Pack your bags, we're going on a guilt trip. So I'm just showing you those because you can go back and you can add them wherever. This is a double page that I did. This background has been in this book for ages, absolutely ages. But what I did was I took all these stamps and I stamped and embossed them. Jay's taken them up to house to do some more, so I haven't even got any to show you. But can you see, if you can see the shine, that is not the pen, that is the embossing. Now, because this is on mixed media cardstock, I used the black. Okay, and I'm never bothered if I get a bit of excess powder here or a bit of excess powder there. Doesn't bother me at all. Never bothers me at all. The leaves are stamped directly onto the page. So I stamped them, added black, this one. Stamped them, added black. You can see where I've got some excess black. I'm never bothered. So these are stamped with and done with the black. These, because they're on mixed media cardstock, they're also done with the black. Okay, and again, everything tastes better with cat hair. So those, you know, when you use an embossing powder, your colouring is so easy because it just repels off the edges. You don't have to be, I mean, I'm not careful anyway, am I? But you don't have to be precise and careful because it's just so much easier to do. Where we're going next? Oh, no, not that. That's, here we go. Here's another one using the, I painted that page black, and then I think that's Daisy Dream stencil. So I stamped it and coloured it with the cherry pie and squeezed orange, and then I added in the separate ones and did that with polished jade, sprayed it to set it. So that's the dust. Okay, stamped around the edges again with my sewing stamps, embossed it. That's clear embossing powder on there. Even though it looks black, a good clear embossing powder will take on whatever colour card it's on. So if you put it, if you emboss with the clear on a green card, you'll get dark green embossing. If you emboss on a red card, you'll get dark red embossing. So therefore, when you emboss on black, you get a really dark black, but it's shiny as well, okay? Again, brought one of the couture out. I've gone mad with couture this time. It bugs me, the couture, because I love it on black. And you don't have to do a lot to it, but I was trying to stamp with white and it wasn't coming out, you know, the best I could. So now I just absolutely love it. So again, it's just stamped, it's embossed, and all I've done is I've just added a little bit of pen to mimic it. Okay, where we're going now. I have to be quite careful where I am because there's things you can't see. This page I actually made for the last launch. When I brought out the postcards. So all I've done here is I've used the clear onto the craft card from my classics journal. I've put the cat in there as the pocket, hooked the thing over, and then I've put an eye on the little animal, and I've just put the chicken's head on, and I've just put I still don't care. So I just go back and I add things to things, okay, which is always a favourite of mine to do. Again, this was a page that I did last time, ages ago, using the Daisy Dream, and I just added a little chicken's head on a stalk, and it said somebody called about something, because that's me most of the time when I'm passing messages on. I'm just trying to hide top secret stuff. Hang on, here we go. Oh, top secret. Oh, again, being a mess is exhausting. This page, I'd never quite finished it. I just stuck a quote on. Okay. This one, they were all stamped onto craft and embossed with the clear because I wanted that nice subtle look. If you want the outline to be more in your face, you would use black. But this is the clear. And I just really love the look because, as you can see, it gets darker where you put the embossing, and that says, I don't know about you, but people make me say bad words. Okay, what have we got left? Oh, and this one again, this was a really old one. This came out this time last year when I brought the coffin stencil out, and it'd been doodled for ages. Really loved it, didn't want to put anything on it, but this quote was just perfect. Okay, the skeletons in your closet are suggesting that you upgrade to a double wide walk-in. So that was that. Is that it? No, that's top secret. What's this one? Oh, we have another one. We have more. This page I did when we brought out the different colours. It's got some writing in, and I've just put the paper dolls across one of the cats, and it says, this cat is speaking, it says, I hate when I go out in public and the public is there. I mean, it's rude, isn't it, really? That's how I feel. And then another one, this was the type of thing we were doing last night. If you want to know how to make these flowers, I think it was class 67, Lucky Dip, I'm not sure. Anyway, so made the flowers, and then I just put a little quote on that says, as far as I'm aware, I'm delightful. And to be honest, as far as I'm aware, I am. So that was that. Right, I've got 2 more journals to do, okay? If you're not sure how to use these, I have an 8-part series on YouTube. An 8-part series that goes through. The pebbles aren't on there yet. There will be when I get a minute. But there's four of the videos are all about using the dust, using it dry, how to seal it, using it as a paint, all sorts. So 4 of them are on the dust, and then there's 4 using the rocks. Okay, how to make plain colour, how to use the clear, how to build everything up. So go to YouTube, go to Diane Reevely, Dylusions, and just look for the Diamond series, okay? There is a class as well. There's a class, if you want me to be more precise with you, there is a week's class, but there is, that series is ever so good, and it's got all sorts on there. And when I get a minute, we're not sure when that will be, but when I do get a minute, I will put the pebbles on as well. Okay, so blue is not the colour, pink is the colour. Hang on, what's the blue? Just a minute. Oh, it was last night. Pink is the colour. Hang on. Here we go. So, again, you might remember this background. This was used, this was in a class. It was in a doodle class, doodling with stencils. It was using the Crazy Paving stencil. And I loved it. Last release, I put a postcard on because I felt these colours matched up here. So I put a postcard on it and just left it at that. Now I've added some couture. Okay, so you can see I've added one of the large. This is, I think this is Night at the Opera, this one is. This is Night at the Opera. And again, I've coloured in using the dust. But you can see you only have to do a little bit. And then I've put, I never forget a face. But for you, I'll make an exception. Okay? Let me go in next, sorry. That, I've got that many stickers. Here, this was, I actually stamped direct onto the page here. Okay? So I stamped onto the page, used the black pebbles. Where's the gone? Used the black pebbles, embossed on the page. Okay? Did a lot of my writing. These were scrap pieces around, you know, pages that I have lying around. Okay, so I stamped straight onto there with the black. Then you don't have to do as much colouring. And then I've coloured these. I'm not sure if you can see, but they are actually coloured with the dust. Okay, and then I just put, it's nearly time for my psychotic break, because I think it is really. So, oh, Emmy's put the list, the link for the YouTube playlist on there, so that's amazing. Here we are, couture again. Again, this is a page from ages ago that I did. This is using the Urchins stencil. And again, look, just one bit of couture. Poof, straight on, and all I've had to do, I drew a star in the middle. I've coloured the feet, the collar, and a bit of the hat. And then, again, that's where you've got that. Thanks for the invite, but I'd rather stay home and sew my head to the carpet. Okay, so, you know, they're just great for adding to things. Your pages are never finished. Okay, another one, everything is stamped and embossed in the black. Okay, so black pebbles. And then, because this is the ledger journal, the grid was already on there, so I drew the checks. And then, I'm not sure, can you see how it's glowing? Because I've painted them with the squeezed orange. Okay, I don't like glitter, but I love shimmer. I love a bit of shimmer, and I like shine. So, and there she's put, I hope my ship comes in before my dock rots. So purple is next release, but I'm not sure when it's going to be, so I can't show you any of those. Again, another one, this is using up, this is Wickalicious, done with my inks. I always have a pile of those. Hang on, where is the pile? I always have a pile of them done, ready. Here we go. See, so the bigger stamps, you can see I have piles of them ready to go. And I just like to put them on as a background. So I popped that on the background. I wrote all over the page. No idea what I was writing. I just make it up as I go along. And then I wanted them not to be quite subtle, so I just embossed them in the clear. So it just brings up the brown. Can you see? So the brown is the craft, and when you add the diamond medium pad and the clear, you get this darker image. And it's put, I'm hosting an antisocial party, no one is invited. And I think that's it. The rest there are top secret. And I have one more journal. One more journal. Okay. What have we got in here? This is a classics journal. So it has mixed media cardstock. It has black, and it has the craft. Somebody said, does that from the heart of a bundle, and is there a link? Yes, they do have a bundle, and I thought they would have put a link up. They normally have, there'll be a link somewhere. If not, Ben, can we have a link? So this is the classics journal. So far I've used a blank journal, I've used a ledger journal, and now I'm using a classics journal because it works in anything, okay? Oh, and I've also used the black dot journal, haven't I? So I'm just going to take a spare piece and put that on there for now. So the first one here, these are some of the backgrounds that I've been going mad on lately. We've just been, Jay went through my book, she added loads of the blocked backgrounds, and then I just go to town and doodle them. And again, the simplicity of being able to stamp with black is just amazing, okay? I only really had time to do couture, but you can stamp anything with black. I've got some new ones coming up. I don't know if I can show you anything here. No, I can't show you any of those, but it's amazing. You can stamp everything on black, okay? And again, I never forget a face, but for you I'll make an exception. This page here, I just lightly rubbed some of the chocolate dot paint, very lightly rubbed some of the chocolate dot paint on. This was a little extra that Jay made. You know, when I said she likes to do things like that, this is one of Jay's, and she stamped the face on twice. Funny, this is Funny Bunny. She stamped him on twice and a bit, and then she stamped, you know, the little stamps that are also on that. She stamped the little stamps on there as well. Coloured them in with the dust, and then when you've got, I always put my dust in here, so I paint them in there, and then the end of the paint brush has got the dots. Can you see the dots all over there? So that's how that was done. And then I actually drew in pencil with the new block. Where's it gone? Can't see it, but the new block, drew round in pencil, wrote all over the page, and then just rubbed the pencil marks out. Okay, so that was that. What have we got next? I think there's quite a bit of couture in here, actually. I am waiting for something very special to come, so I had to sort of think on my feet. This is another one that Jay embossed for me, just on a separate piece of card, as you can see. These were torn from the small black journal. So she took this stamp and she embossed it sideways. And then I just coloured it in, and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to take the same stamp and I'm going to have it going this way. So again, there's a block in background, and we've got some of the couture on there as well. Okay. The back of the page has, this was a craft page. I've stamped directly onto the craft page and embossed with the clear. So we get that really nice pale, you know, subtle look. What I'm known for, subtlety. So I stamped the small leaf in both corners. I stamped the longer leaf in the opposite corners. And then I stamped these out separately. Okay. And I didn't colour those, but everything else is coloured in with the dust. Okay, all coloured in with the dust. Perfect for crowns. There's a sneak peek here of something that's coming. I'm going to give you a really sneak peek because it just looks so good on here, but you're only getting a sneak peek. Ooh, how good does that look? I mean, seriously. Seriously, how good does that look? Fingers crossed it won't be soon. Here's another page. There's a lot of blocking in the background. And then I stamped the leaves directly on, just like I did on this page. In fact, probably, same. Stamped them, but I stamped them in black, okay? And then, after I'd stamped them in black, I stamped loads of the flowers. These are from the gnome ones. Stamped loads of the flowers, embossed them in the black, because they're on mixed media. Same with the leaves. And then painted some in and left the other normal. So, and then I've just added it all the way around and just wrote a little quote in the centre. Okay. Where are we going next? A black page, but I've used the craft stamps. So these were from stamped directly on with this page and coloured it with the polished jade. Stamped the stitching all around the side, coloured it with the cherry pie. And then all these, I'm trying to see if I've got any here. Oh, here we go. So what I do, I just have a stamping session, okay? So this is what I've got left. But you can see I stamped loads at the same time. So here's a lot that were done on craft. Here's a lot that were done in black. And here's a lot that were done on black, okay? And I make massive piles of all these. And then when I come to do this, it's really, really easy. It's just really, really easy for me to do. So I picked up loads of the craft ones. And again, I just painted them in quite subtly. Wrote all over the back and then just added it on the top. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, where's that gone? Oh, I'm not that far. The sneaky things you can't see. I'm trying to be... Oh, we only have 3 left. 1 minute. Here we go. Here's another one of Jay's. Jay loves to do all overs, so that's always her job. I always give her a pile of card and send her up to the sewing room, make me some like all over backgrounds. So she took the little gnomes, okay? This is, hang on a minute, that's Theodore. This is Katie and this is Trevor. Because I know when I brought out the gnomes and we had Mavis and Arthur and they had their triplets and you were very concerned that I hadn't named the triplets. So here we are. Theodore, Trevor and Katie. Okay. So again, it's just on a black page. It's embossed with the clear. Just embossed with the clear. Oh, actually, this is a J. Oh, no, it is clear powder. It's embossed with clear powder, okay, and then it's all coloured in with the dust. Not the dust that we've done today, just some of the other dusts, okay. I think the nose is cherry pie, but of course, so now, as you can see here, we have 12 dusts, look. So we have all these different ones, and they all work together, okay. So... there we go. So because she did that, I thought, do you know what? I'm going to make a flap. So I took a craft page and I did the same. I stamped the gnomes all over with clear powder. Okay, again, we have Trevor, we have Katie, we have Theodore. So I stamped them all over with clear powder. I just coloured the noses in with cherry pie. And then I put a quote underneath. And it just says, I hate when I go out in public and the public is there. Okay. So there we go. I don't know if Ted knows there's one named after him actually. Katie and Trevor do, but I don't know if Ted does. Again, you're not supposed to see it. Oh, 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 oh. Karen named hers Trevor, Troy and Tracy. Right, here we go. Another one. Blocking background. Lots and lots of doodling. You know what I'm like for doodling. Couple of couture on there. And it says, I don't have a shopping problem. You have a problem with my shopping. See? And I just used a little bit of the pen to add those there. I think we're down to the last one. The last sample. Here we go. So this was a background Jay made ages ago. She used the street map and she used sugar cubes, okay? And she coloured it in with all the dust, okay? And then again, we've got all these just done in the clear. And I don't feel I have to colour it. I love it. I mean, I didn't always colour everything before, but it doesn't look unfinished. So all I've done, I've coloured his breast there, and I've coloured the little bow and the pins, and that's it. And then I've just added a black hat. So most of this is craft, and the other is the black hat. So now I've got to find where that came from, because that's obviously come from somewhere. So there you go. There we have all the samples again. So I'm just going to I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a really quick demo. Really quick demo of it, okay, of the pebbles. So you need a piece of paper folded in half. You need a heat tool. This is the Ranger heat tool. This is my favourite one, okay. You need a stamp. Let's find a stamp. Just one moment. Let's take this head, okay. So, and then we need some black card. Oh, has Jay pinched all my black card? Never mind. We'll do a tag. I think all the black card must be up in the house. So we'll do a tag, okay. So I'm going to take Funny Bunny's head, and I'm going to put it on here, and then I'm going to use the clear. I'm going to show you how you use the clear. So piece of paper underneath, okay. Take the diamond medium, ink all over. You don't have to press really hard. A lot of people press too hard, and then you'll get like the powder in the middle. You know, you'll get it in the middle, which you don't want. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to stamp down. Okay. And then I'm going to tip the pebbles all over it. See, big jar, easy to do. Okay, so I'm going to tip the pebbles on. And then if your hands are a little bit sticky like mine are, and you've handled it, anything on the excess, I just brush away. I don't go too mad because I'm not bothered, okay? But you can see. So I'm going to do another one. So I'm going to take the stamp. I'm going to ink it up again. And I'm maybe going to press it this way. Okay. Again, just in case you've got any that sticks to a place that you didn't want it to. Oh, I've missed a bit. Can you see on the ear? Missed a bit on the ear. Don't smack it really hard because, you know, I see a lot of people go like that and everything falls off. So then we also would take like this little stamp here, and I'm just going to do a few down here. Powder. If you're really clumsy, oh, that's where the fingerprints were. If you're really clumsy, you could heat emboss this first before you do that. Can you see where I've held it there? Can you see down here where my fingerprints were? I'd forgotten. Oh, I've got a bit in the middle as well. And you see, just as a dry brush will just take all that away. I'm going to do one more up the top, two more up the top, and then I'm going to emboss it. I'll have one over here because that's left me some room to write on. Okay. Works with any of the stamps. There we go. Okay. So see how easy it is to put it back in. Very demure, very mindful. So you pop it back in, and then you're just going to heat. Okay, so Sorry about the noise. It's a game changer for black. It's a game changer for them all. I spend hours going back over it all the time. Oh, Jessie got it. I spend ages going back over with the black pens. I mean, I still will use the black pen, but see how easy it is? Look. This is clear, not black. This is clear, look. But can you see how it shows up? Yeah, very demure, very mindful. Good old Jules. So cutesy. Correct, Jess, I forgot that. But look at it. It's just magic. I remember when I first stamped, must be 28 years ago maybe. And I just thought this was amazing. But it was gold. It was all gold then. It was all gold and silver. Nowadays, I mean, this is just stunning. It's just absolutely stunning. So it's a very fine powder, and it's the jar. To me, it's the jar. You know, you've got a big jar, you can get everything back in there. If you've got one of those long guns, just be careful because they are a bit lethal. Hold it further back. I like this one because it comes down round. This is the one I always use. Even if I wasn't with range, I would use this one because it's just perfect for what I do. It's not a totally intense heat. Oops. Oh, I put my finger through it. Never mind. I told you, clumsy people. It's just magical, isn't it? Just that last bit there. Okay. Just remember to always unplug these. Somebody I used to know a long time ago, she was, you know, friend at the time, Linda, her dog knocked hers off the table, and as it hit the floor, it bounced on. She lost her house. She had to live in a hotel for nearly 9 months while they had to rebuild the house. So always unplug it. But I mean, look, how gorgeous. How gorgeous is that? And then to colour them, I use my lids. I'm terrible. I use my lids because I'm not going anywhere. So I always just use the lids. And then if I want to put the lids on, I'll just go wash these out, okay? It won't bother me. But so what you do is you squirt some into your lid. You get some of your powder, your dust. You mix it up together like so. And I use my paintbrushes, and I like a number 4 for painting with. Where's my number 4 gone? Number 4 is the smaller of my little, there we go. And then, because the number 4 can get right in the nooks and crannies, you see. So you can get right, see in those little bits, you can get right in there. Jay uses a bigger one, but she uses the number 6. But I like to use the number 4. I think I need a bit more water actually. But it's fine for now. Okay, and then I'll do the same with this one because you can even shade with them. Yeah, the possibilities with pebbles are endless. Like I say, it's not groundbreaking. I have not brought out, you know, it's not life-changing or anything. It's just a really good quality. And it's the lids, the tubs. Do you know what I mean? So you can even just put, you see? So then you even get like a shading in as well. And then when I was talking about the dots, you just take this other side of your paintbrush and you just add the dust dots on the top. And I would do, you know, I used a tag because it was just So dead easy. But if you're unsure of the other diamond products, as I say, go look at all the YouTube series. Emmy linked it earlier. Okay, the creators will be putting up their samples as well. I've seen quite a few of them in there today, so they will be putting their samples up, and you can colour all in there. So to just recap, what I was going to say was, if I can't put the lids on these. Okay, I can't put the lids on these. If I wanted to, I would just go and rinse these under a tap and it would all disappear, and then I would put the lid on. All right, so we have got 3 new colours of the dust. We have cherry pie, we have squeezed orange, we have polished jade. Okay, and then we have the dusts that match them perfectly. So there we go, cherry pie, squeezed orange, polished jade, and then we have the 2 new babies. So we have the pebbles, okay? We have the clear pebbles. It's a really, really fine powder in a really good sized jar. It'll take you a lot to use that up. And then we have the black, again, really, really fine. Black powder can be difficult, but this is really, really fine powder as well. Okay, I might do one more colour, I don't know, but we've got those. So we have rocks, we have pebbles, we have dust. And I named them that because the size, dust is nothing, rocks are big, pebbles are in the middle. Okay, and then we also have 2 new sets of back chat. It's the same quotes on both, but one is black with white writing, one is white with black writing. There, you still can get some of the older back chats, you know, some of the prior ones are still around, but there's brand new. From me, you'll always get postcards, you'll always get sticky back canvas, and you will always get back chats. Okay, so I use it with the Perfect Medium pad. If you are using it with my diamond boards, I always use the diamond medium in the dabber, okay? But to use the pebbles, you just use it with the diamond medium pad, as I say. So I hope you enjoy. It's just like a line extension. As I said, the link at the bottom is for Ranger. You can go on there. They usually have bundles. Stampers Anonymous link is in here somewhere. So they will have bundles as well. They have it in stock. It's all there. Art from the Heart, they have it in stock. It's all there. Have we seen an Art from the Heart link yet? Just go and look on, just type in new products or type in Dyamond Rocks and it will all come up there. And then I've seen Stamplistic put a link up, and have I seen Milagros put a link up? I can't remember if I've seen anybody else. Normally Courtney from Scrapbook Memories puts a link up. Oh, there we go. Ben has put a link up. Art from the Heart's put the link up. Courtney from Scrapbook and Memories normally puts a link up, and so does Deanna. And I've forgotten the name of her shop. If there's anybody else, just pop your link under here. And if you haven't got it yet, just say you're expecting it in, you know, or whichever, just so that people know. But those ones that I mentioned, they've all got those, okay? So nothing too new to learn. You've already learnt about these. You've already learnt about these. These are just the two that you need to do. And they're just stunning. Absolutely stunning. But it's not a new product. It's just, you know, I just got a fancy. So thank you so much. It's a pleasure, absolute pleasure. If you are a dandelion, if you are one of my lovely, lovely dandelions, give me 5 minutes to make a cup of tea and I will be live in the Dandelion Club and we'll do it all again. Okay, if you're not a dandelion, that is my monthly subscription club where I do videos and we do all sorts in there, and you know, so, and I'll go live in there. And Emmy has already not chosen because she does it by number generator, but she already knows who's won all the products because we give all this away. All of this gets given away, okay? And she's already sent the list. So yeah. So Jess, do you have Facebook? I think Jessie and oh my gosh, this guy, the artist guy, I think they are mainly Instagram. I think Emmett's Instagram as well. So EJ, the artist guy, Jess, normally Instagram. Milagros, Miranda, and Denise, are you Facebook or are you Instagram? I can never remember. Anyway, go look at what the people have done. Okay, so, oh, Jess is at Facebook already. Let Emmy have your link. In fact, creators, can you do me a favour? Can you write down, can you email Emmy? It's Emmy at Diane Reevely. Oh, Emmy, what's your address? Can you email Emmy with all your links, your YouTube, and we'll do a big thing on the page of everybody's links, because I don't do Instagram, you see, I'm rubbish. There it is, Emmy at dianereevely.co.uk. All the makers, could you please email Emmy and just give them your Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube, whatever it is you have, because I'm rubbish on Instagram and I have to rely on Emmy, and I just thought loads of other people might be rubbish as well. So if you can do that, and then we'll do a big thing on the page, and then we can all go and see. So go and see the makers, give them some love, the creators, and I'll see you soon. Okay. Bye.